Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Madison Bumgarner is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He will lead this one off today. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to center. Duggar is there, and he has it for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
So one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Bumgarner's ready. First pitch on its way. Hit to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike one.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Bryant leads off first with one away. A ball and two strikes to Anthony Rizzo. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Here's Javier Baez. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's only 1 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Oh, that's too high.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0 pitch. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Two and 2.
I got to count. 2-2.
And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. John Lester gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0.
1-0.
Lester ready. The 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it is. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Stepping into the box, Alan Henson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses 1-1. Henson, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and this goes right past him. Here's Buster Posey now. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Duggar at second. Henson at first. 1 gone. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. His past history against John Lester comes in with 15 hits in 60 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
2 down, runners at first and second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Hayward, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. We are still scoreless. the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The next 0-2. Fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Hayward, or often just J-Hay, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
2 out, nobody on. He loses him on ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
And a ball 1-0. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Here's the 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here comes the 1-2. Still 1-2. One and two. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Maben is there, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Tyler Chatwood, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 1-1. Liner toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Batter pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's 1 for 4. The 1-0. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Cameron Maben now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. The windup and the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Here's the 3-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw, and the runner back. Maben is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Here's the 2-2. Drilled on the ground to short. There's Baez. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. We'll move to the third with no score. Chris Stratton takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. The next Cub up, Ben Zobrist. Lifetime versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on its way.
1-1.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-1, no strike.
One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Zobrist comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Shot toward right center, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. windup and the 0-1. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, Posey wanted him to waste one out of the zone, but he made a mistake in the zone, and now he's paying for it. It's a game of inches, folks, and they know that better than anyone right now.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, Javier Baez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Weak grounder down the line at third. Oh, and Longoria can't handle it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
2-2 now to Baez. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the G-men. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Steven Duggar, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball one.
Count 1-0.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Settling in now, Buster Posey. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. Comes in with 6 hits in 27 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Last strike here for the Giants. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2 and 2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Belt. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is on a line to left center, and it's going to fall. A base hit. And the 2-out Thunder. This might set up a play at the plate.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
In now, Evan Longoria, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. The 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
High and deep to right center. That falls down, and in comes the winning run. And the Giants will walk off winners.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The San Francisco Giants earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Chris Stratton gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Safely.